Your child had a food meal, and 5 minutes later, you hear, I'm hungry. You start wondering, are they really hungry? Is it something wrong? Am I doing something wrong? I want to talk with you today why your child keep asking for food, even if their stomach is full. I'm Bar Isaac, a holistic psychotherapist and the author of Behind Kids Eating Habits. Once you understand what's behind that I'm still hungry moment, everything get easier. Usually it's not hunger, it's a loop. Think of your child eating habits like a playlist stuck on repeat. Once they learn to eat when bored, or when food is always in sight, or when they don't know how to end a meal, that I'm hungry signal just keep looping. Even if the body doesn't need more food, this connection to the body and mind simply mess up. A while ago, I worked with a mom that her son was asked for snacks non-stop. She shared with me how one day her son literally finished a big bowl of pasta, but 5 minutes later, he stand by the fridge and say that he's starving. And she said that she was felt like she losing her mind. But what we found out that the issue wasn't hunger, it was lack of structure. There were no start or stopping point, no rhythm for the child for the snacks and the meal during the day. So his body never got the chance to feel full. This isn't about overeating. It's about a system that doesn't help the child recognize enough. I'm not saying that everybody needs structure. Of course, we have those kind of kids that skinny like a rail and they know how to balance their calorie intake just, naturally. But it's not true for those kids who struggle with overeating, who struggle with craving and food obsession. They need a structure, they need a bit more clarity. So, the food noise can come down a little bit. Here's something most people never learn: fullness isn't just a stomach thing, it's a brain thing. When meal blend into snacks, when eating happen in front of the screens, when food is always there, always visible, and the child struggle to control themselves, the brain never get the chance to go, ah, okay, we're done. It's like trying to sleep with the light on. Technically possible, but it's take way longer to settle. So when your child says, I'm still hungry, they may actually mean, I didn't feel finished, or I used to asking for more, or even, I want something, but I don't know what. Now, if you want to go a little bit more in depth into this topic, you can check my book in the link below. Now, I want to talk with you about the difference between physical hunger and emotional hunger. So, let's begin with physical hunger. Usually, it starts slow, it's happen in the body, and usually can be satisfied with any real food. But emotional hunger come on fast, crave something specific, usually a sweet or salty, and it's come back even after eating, which means a few minutes later. When kids are emotional or overwhelmed but still want to eat, it's usually because they learned food is a quick fix. That doesn't make them bad, or it doesn't mean they're lying to you. It just means that they're using food to meet a need that they don't know how to name. So, what can you do instead? So, I want you to try these three shifts. First of all, give meal and snacks in a rhythm. Make meals and snack predictable. Set a schedule. You can tell your child something like, I was thinking, what if we had a meal and snack schedule? That way, we never need to feel unsure or too hungry. Three meals, three snacks, it give our body what is needed, and we don't have to keep guessing. What's great about this schedule? That food become a rhythm, not a constant question. and it doesn't feel like control. It's feel more like clarity. Second, serve food in plates and don't keep that on the table. When food stay within reach, kids often eating just because it's there, just because out of habit and not because they're hungry. Serving the food on their plate help them avoid automatic eating habits driven by visual cues instead of actual hunger. Third, create natural pause during meals. So instead of saying no 2 seconds right away, build a gentle pause. For example, try the 20 minutes rule when the meal includes time to talk, to connect, and enjoy each other company. You can tell yourself something like, I wanted we'll spend more time together. So I was thinking that from now on, we'll spend 20 minutes in our dinner and we'll be able to talk, to laugh, to talk about the day and just enjoy each other company. And if you feel hungry, just don't worry. In the end of the 20 minutes, you'll be able, to check in again and to see if you still want more. And what happened? This is give the brain time to catch up with the body signals without making your child feel restricted. It shifts the focus from you can't eat to let's take our time. So what I want you to keep in mind that your child isn't broken, their hunger cues aren't ruined. They just need a little help turning the volume back on to their body. And the way that we do that isn't about controlling them. It's about setting a gentle structure that helps them feel safe, guided, and in tune again. So if this made you breathe easier, even just by a little, my book Behind Kids Eating Habits dive way, way deeper about these topics. You can check it on the links below. And also, I put one of the most important things any parents need to know in this link here.